Miriam's, these two.
Oh.
These are
You did
beautiful.
these too?
Yes. But I'd like to check those out and do a little bit more to them. But
Really?
Yeah, because that's
Oh,
a little more
they're
time than when I did
beautiful.
this.
I love the tureen.
Yes.
Wow, and that platter. It's beautiful. You do lovely work.
That's it that you see up.
Oh.
I did this for the cabaret. Now this is Bavarian. I think that's a German. Those are German also. This was a large dish. A girl that used to be in our community when I was not this set. Well, that set that I told you that was the first that I did. Well, when I painted that, she got tickets for it, and she called Sir Richard and asked if I would painting a plate that would have a Holy Spirit on it because she was in our community and she wanted a remembrance. So I agreed to do it. In the meantime, she calls me after that and said she changed her mind about her plate that she ordered. She said they go to, I think, Benin in Africa. It's Benin, or there's another one that begins with a B, and I don't remember what it is. She wanted to know if I would do a painting because they're going to have a fundraiser to make money to send a group of them. She's a nurse over there, and they help the poor people for a short time. So I said, yeah, I'll be glad to do that. So I painted this. I put a lot of time into it. It was a large one. She sent me $500 for that painting.
Wow.
I painted this one. I said, Bridget, there's no way I could not return something to her. So I painted this she originally wanted. She didn't say what, but so I painted that one for her.
That's beautiful.
I painted this one and this set of dishes, and that was for the cabaret. I want to do one again, but I'm afraid that this guy is going to do the bidding, and I'm going to get in a hole. Because the guy that won this, they must have, whoever gave the basic price for it was much too low of a start.
Too low to start, yeah.
And so he got it, I don't remember the amount, but he got it cheap.
Good deal.
He came up to me after, and I know him, and he said, this is for my oldest daughter's wedding. She's not ready for a wedding yet. He said, but I have my second daughter, and he said, you're going to have to paint something. You're going to have to do a set for her.
Did you tell him the price
I
is
didn't
going
say
up?
anything. I didn't say anything, but immediately I said to myself, you can't get it for that.
No.
So if I do it now, if I do the set that I was planning to do for that, I know he'll be there. And he'll be expecting that to be the same.
No, you can start.
No way.
Everything's gone up.
There's no way.
Nothing wrong with that.
You should
It's
set
just
the
a story
starting
about the
price.
violin sister, and that's interesting.
Yes. I was asked this year again. Pittsburgh Youth Symphony
Yes.
had a fundraiser, and I think they do that each summer, each year. They go abroad.
Oh.
So they were going to Italy. No, they went to Italy last year. They were going to China. China, I think. Yeah, China. China? I think it was. Yeah, because dragons are from China, right? Anyway, this woman asked me she brought me a violin and asked me if I would be interested in painting it so that they could auction. They called on different artists in the city, to paint instruments. Then they had displayed them in Heinz Hall, and they raffled them. And I was invited to the final concert that they were having before, where they were going to raffle these things. And when prior to that, though, the woman who had asked me, she said, she called me one time, close of that, or else after my visit there. She said, did you know that of all the instruments that were painted, yours had the most
Bids?
tickets
Oh,
sold?
tickets.
And I'd love to have known.
Beautiful.
I've heard who bought it, but I don't know who. So that's the front and the back of it.
Beautiful.
And I used them, then I painted them. And then I get a note, you're supposed to name this. I said, oh, I'm going to be in trouble. So I had somebody look up on the internet to find out what the dragon is,
What it signifies, or
Dynasty.
symbolizes.
and
Or something. The dynasty or something that
something.
it's from.
But then I think I asked. There was something that when she found out. Well, they definitely. Oh, I know the roses also. She found out for both, and she found out that these meant it was like benevolence for these roses, and that's what I called it.
Benevolence.
Called the whole thing.
Very nice.